Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing well. Peace to you and all of that. If you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. This channel's going to be a little different than what you're used to. Anyway, you'll just have to buckle up, audio discretion advised, all that. If it's your birthday, I hope it's fantastic for you if you're upright. If you like to be a little devil and you don't give a rip about being upright, well, I hope you don't get your wish come true at all. I hope you look in the mirror and fix something. Let the great creator fix you so that wishes can come true for you and fight your battle and do whatever you need for your life. But those people are wicked. Get off my channel. You are not welcomed here. You stay at your own risk because you will be judged by the word of Elohim. I do a warfare here and I'm in war mode today for the kingdom of Elohim. We fighting the good fight of faith. We fighting wicked demonic entities in high places, all right, principalities and powers of the air, and we dealing with one of those principalities is Jezebel, okay, and a controlling type of energy is what we dealing with, all right. Give me just a second. Excuse me for just a second. I want to clean the screen. It looks like on my end that it's not. Sorry, guys. It looks like it's not very clear. That looks a little bit better. All right. Anyway, we were dealing with a high spiritual principality named Jezebel, who likes to control. And that she's attached to property. I had the Lord card come out today in this deck, which has a meaning of a property owner. She likes property, okay? This is a spiritual entity that is infiltrating in this realm where somebody is being tempted or has been tempted and allowed that spirit to control them, and now they operate by Jezebel. And she goes back to fornication. She goes back to the occult and sacrificing and things like that. And she's a real evil nastiness, okay? And I believe her husband was Ahab. So AJ, okay? We'll just call her them AJ, okay? That energy is here. And she tried to control her headship, her husband, and manipulated for some property and things like that. And so, you know, that dog energy will come out all the time. That dog can trace you back to Jezebel as well. So anyway, I do a real heavy spiritual work here against demons that don't have no right coming in this realm and infiltrating people's mind and destroying people's lives and families, okay? Now, I got to say something, and I don't want this to make anybody afraid, but just to warn you. This morning, my hands found a card that said a baby dedication. And the Empress came out in the reverse in the spoon reading. After I got done with that reading, I began to hear the Spirit of the Most High say, because there was waiting energy somewhere going on about a presented bribe. And those of you who have teenagers, you really need to talk to your teenagers. You really, really, really do. Most High brings that out all the time. This Jezebel, that Empress in the reverse, somebody's after somebody's baby. They're waiting for somebody's baby. If you're pregnant, I don't mean to scare you, because the Most High protect you if you're walking with him. But if you're not a child of the Most High, it's time to call out upon Jehovah, because somebody, after I turned off that reading, the Most High said that somebody's waiting on somebody to have that baby. They're going to take it. They're going to take it because Jezebel goes back to sacrificing stuff. They're going to take it. Okay? And this is a very wicked hour, folks, that we live in. Okay? Somebody's lying to somebody just because they want something, or they did that as well. And some people are being judged for past energy. They just wanted something, so they lied about it, and then they went and they just, because they're a covetous person, they just wanted it. And that's unacceptable in our earth, folks. That's freaking unacceptable in our earth. Somebody getting fired today. It came out last night. It came out again today as well. Anyway, so if you got somebody around you that's pregnant and you love them and you're upright, and there's just been some kind of weird things going on around you, I got to tell you, somebody's watching somebody for their baby, okay? And we just, right now, we just send the angels around that person that you revealed to me. And we just plead the blood of Yeshua for the covering, put a hedge of protection around that matter, and chase that freak 7 ways and expose them immediately and get them off of the street. That's wicked energy in your earth, and we, your people, will not put up with that. We send a judgment forth against that nastiness right here and right now. And I thank you, Jehovah, that you hear our prayer, and I just thank you that you're going to take care of it. We just declare it in your name that it's done. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here? What do you want to bring out here? We have the Ace of Wands. This talks about a wall of fire, and the Most High says he's a wall of fire around his people. This is sexual things as well. Something inspirational could be here. This is a new beginning. This also fortune attached to some stuff. The Knight of Pentacles. And you're also dealing with people that like to go slow at what they think they're trying to do. We have the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, these 5 of Swords coming out, the stingy piece of nutcase, freak, greed, holding a grudge, won't open up, trying to secure something with the 4 of Swords. Stubbornness as a sin of witchcraft. Okay, well, anyway, there's a warlock right here in the negative of that. The 9 of Pentacles is here. The burden is here with the 10 of Wands and the freaking Fool. Well, this person's a fool in the negative of that energy. Why ever a judge keeps coming out? If you're honorable, then you'd be honorable. Okay, if you're not, you're a piece of nuts and you're giving a bribe, you're sending people out for some stuff, you will be exposed. We just declare and decree it will be exposed. You'll be yanked out of your freaking position. Okay, if this person's upright, get up, take action. He's been working slow on something. On a matter, then so be it. If this person's being, approached today, the person needs to hold back because there's a fool around. There's a fool around. There's the Emperor again coming out. And he's been coming out quite heavy this week. Headship is here. The word headship did appear in that reading as well. Let me grab the Rider-Waite here so that we can begin to see what the energy is behind this. Obviously, there's a defeat here. There's a defeat here because somebody's getting fired and they're going to be sitting there with just the little 4 pentacles. Okay, somebody's angry. Okay, I don't care. I'm a freaking tyrant. That Emperor came out in the reverse yesterday. Somebody's full of themselves because the Most High brought out the word boiling with pride again. Well, you go ahead and boil with your little pride because you think you all that in a bag of chips. And the Most High going to knock you down every time because we must come humbly. We must come humbly. If you standing up here as an emperor in the upright and you can get up and take some action and shut somebody down that's trying to hurt your kingdom, and you're upright, you saying, Father God, you are the King of kings, and I don't sit here as a king outside of you being over me, then I bless you. I ask the Most High to give you wisdom in your seat where you sit to do mighty, mighty things for the true kingdom that will never end, which is the heavens in the universe. Show me this energy out here with this King of Swords. So the 9 of Wands is coming out here. A wounded warrior or somebody's mental, and that's a mental disease with the 9 of Wands as well. We do know somebody has a mental disease because it came out real heavy in the Taurus reading. If you're a Taurus and you're upright, then that wasn't for you. You may be dealing with somebody like that. So this somebody dealing with their ex as well out here that's got some type of war just in general around it. I mean, we got war with the Emperor out here. Show me what's known here with this Fool today, Yehovah. This is some type of signing a signature around a contract here that's oppressive. Okay, but we're seeing the burden being laid down, a new slate here. Okay, something about inheritance also came out, or just money, or high discernment is here around this energy. This card talks about, in this deck, somebody standing on the edge here. Okay, somebody's standing on the edge here. This card talks about Somebody's fixing to go off the edge. They're fixing to lose their mind. It's right here. Somebody fixing to lose their mind because they're greedy. They're stubborn. They're caught up in something that's been foolish. Okay, they've just been like, I got to cover this thing or hold on to this thing or why ever they allowed something to go on. Okay, somebody's just bullying with pride. They're just demonized out here. Show me this fool, Yehovah, because the fool will come back to vomit like the dog, and the word vomit came out today. They're in folly. Show me this. The letter T and the letter D is here. So something around a love situation or pregnancy is here. Somebody's boss is out here around something foolish that's known about as well. The King of Pentacles is here. The Tower. Okay, well, this is eyewitness to something. This is a shakeup. This fool, that's all they do is bring a shakeup. That's all they freaking do. They come around and then boom, something crazy just takes place around this person. Somebody's just mental out here. That's the same energy. The letter A is here. The Four of Swords is already here. Something's premeditated out here as well. The snake came out today, and this is a seducing energy. All right, and so somebody's saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." There's fool out here, and there's out here, and there's premeditation, and somebody's in their stupidness, and I don't care, I'll win at all costs, even if it kills me. Well, we want you to die, so go ahead and do your little fishy thing, and so that you can get out and fry, and another one bites the dust, and see ya. Get out of my God's earth for being that crazy that you want. Somebody's being approached. That could be same-sex crap going on as well. That also can lead you back to vomit, and this house takes you back to same-sex if you go do some research on it. All right, and so I don't care if you like me or not. The Most High said it. If the Most High would have said that's okay, then I'd been like, okay, whatever you say, God. You're God. You're ruling from your kingdom, and what you say goes. And he says that doesn't go for him. It doesn't go for him. It's abomination. Get off my channel if you don't like it. Okay, I'm going to say what the word of the Most High says. Something's fishy here just in general with somebody trying to be seduced just in general in some matter. On a business deal, sign this for me. I want something, so I'm lying to you just so I can go get it, or I did. And somebody's going to get a tower today because I prayed that whoever's being approached today by that piece of nuts in the negative would some way, somehow approach somebody who knows the word of the Most High and shut them down. Just like that. To shut them down. Jehovah, give us some more words out here. What else you want to bring out here? There's something about a date out here as well. Again, a date can trace you back to like honey energy, and honey goes real slow. There's slow moving stuff out here, and that's what these people do. They work real slow. Time with the King of Pentacles. The Most High did say he's going to make something out for good. For those of you who've already been going through this crap with this stubborn piece of nutcase, the Most High did say today he was going to make it out for good. There is an issue out here. There's excrement. There's poop around some stupidness in the rear end side of things. All right, let Jehovah just bring it out. Their little people game is over. Yes, it's been over for a while. They can't get it. They keep returning. I don't think it's over. It ain't over until I get it, and you'll never get it. You'll never get it. You'll never freaking get it. You'll never get it. Being able to see something right through the darkness, and that comes out by Jehovah and by the Holy Spirit. Somebody being warned out here. They're fixing to be approached on a business, on a property, okay? And we know that was real huge the other day. Somebody would try to come on in and get somebody's keys because I'm cute, and I know where your safe is, and I know something about money or something connected to something I just want. I don't think so, freak. You get away from the businesses on this land, from the upright people that you think you're trying to pull the wool over. We have a truthful person that is widely known in a good way and respected. The Most High is going to make something right for somebody who has been taken advantage of. And your story will be known. And baby, your story will be known, okay? Our story will be known. We have police out here. Well, judge them all. You'll shake them all down till you put your officers in that will honor you. Something about helping your family is connected to some stuff. And something has been hurtful because it was a family freaking betrayal for the collective that went down in this cray-cray. Heavy storms. There's that bus again. Again, you better speak to your children, okay? Children also go back to bus, or maybe you just take the bus, or that's a clue. If somebody just took a bus somewhere today to do something, or, you know, because somebody's back. I'm back. Hey, I'm back. And you bring nothing but crap. We have the letter R. Okay, well, this is the Raito. It sounds like the radio as well. Somebody's story is going to be known. And their people game's over, and this stuff's going to be exposed, because Most High's going to make sure he gets out all his enemies. This is a removal. Somebody's being fired today for what because they're fixing to lose their mind. They already have lost their mind. They're on the edge. Don't even know how to run my kingdom, my business, or the employee is a piece of crap, and the headship does have their head on. Somebody's going to have to cooperate and say goodbye. See ya. You're creep. You're nuts. You're freak. Bye. This is a cooperation here today. Boy, I'm feeling this energy. And so if you're new, I will speak from that space, okay? The Most High just moves through me in a really big way like that. So the letter R also in the deck goes back to the judgment. There's a judgment on somebody today. It's the head, the man, the boss, the chief goes back to the letter R, okay? And the D and the R, the door. And the emperor by himself is the door, the key, okay? Somebody been going in and out. Somebody's got some type of a door code energy going on. Something's known about some type of door code. It's just come through my spirit. Obviously the key is here, but there's something about a door code here. Yehovah, you just pick through my hands and you just give us some messages. The most important thing that you need people to know from your word, because your word's the only thing that can deliver us. Not words of man. What can man do to us? Nothing. We lean on you. You're a strong tower, and we run into you and are safe. And everybody else's freaking towers get knocked down because they're cray-cray. Isaiah 30:12-13 says to the rebellious house, which the 11th house, and we're in that right now, in the negative of that house. If you have really big, high intelligence and stuff like that, and you know that you didn't get that because you didn't. The Most High gave it to you, and you use that for upright purposes. This is not for you. But that house, if you do research, is the 11th house. And the procession, we're going into a new age, goes also into this house. So we got tons of towers coming because it's an evil generation that we live in, folks. And there's a lot of removing going on in the kingdom of the Most High. But he's talking to some freaking freak that's rebellious out here. They just keep coming back for some crap. It says, because you despise the word of the Most High and you trust in oppressing people. And there's oppression here. They trust in it. Hey, they got money. I'm going to oppress that person. I'm going to put them in a little corner, and I'm going to take what they have because that's what I want. And I trust in doing that because I've done it for so freaking long. Not today. Not today, freak. Not today and not evermore. It's time for judgment to go on now. Because you despise the word of Jehovah and you trust in oppression and perverseness. And you trust thereon this iniquity, and it is iniquity, really bad upon you. This iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall out, swelling like a high wall, whose breaking comes suddenly in an instant. But get ready. You're going to get it really big and bad. There's malice and revenge crap that's been out here. And vengeance belongs to the Most High. And somebody thinks they're God. And something's taking place somewhere, and somebody got angry and mad, and they just think that I'm just going to go take vengeance in my own hands, and you were in error. You were in error for that. You're dealing with somebody who's connected with a dirty mind, okay? That's filthiness. That's perverseness. What did the Most High say? He said this iniquity is like a breach to you, and you trust in oppressing people and perverseness. This house also take you back to perverseness in the negative. Elohim disappoints the devices of the crafty. so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And somebody's coming back thinking they're going to perform their little enterprise, and the Most High is showing you what's going to take place with you freaks today. Something that has been traded in merchandise is here, connected to some stuff, or somebody wanting to trade for some type of situation. You're going to be found out about it. When pride comes, again, the prideful house is here. Let Yehovah Elohim speak on, Yehovah. When pride comes, then comes shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them. But the perverseness, somebody's perverse out here. It's out here, and 2 cards fell in my hands. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Destroy them, Yehovah. Stick them right on down to the pit of hell. Somebody's connected with martial arts, but they also go back to military, law enforcement, things like that. Something around a water park or just water energy in general. Thus saith Yehovah. You better listen to the Creator. You go, no, I ain't going to listen to you. Okay, well, this is gonna be like just something you ain't ever going to recover from this thing. Because somebody did just take something just because I want it. I don't care it's yours. I don't care it's yours. I want it. If somebody boils with pride, Jehovah says you give back what's not yours right now, and somebody's getting another 24-hour period. You're seeing something in advance because the Most High speak a word in advance before the thing takes off. Okay, so any of these letters connected to anything positive or negative for you, the Most High gonna get up, and somebody's story's gonna be known what this freak is. Okay, their little people games that they freaking play, this perverse crap, is going away. Take the poop, Yehovah, and stick it right up on their own freaking face. They like to eat its perverseness. There's a message coming today. Okay, there is some dumb message here. There is the guilty. Somebody is guilty, folks. And they're being freaking removed. This is a seducing card as well because it talks about temptation. There's evilness around somebody. Hey, baby, want to see my fish? No, it stinks. You're disgust. You're filth. You're perverse. The death. And death will come with that. Something's real heavy here. Real heavy here. Real heavy here. And there's the foe. Okay, well, there's the foe. Somebody's going to lose their credibility, or they did, or it's fixing to take place. Somebody got 24 hours. If you don't listen to the word of the Most High, give back what's not yours. The whole freaking world's going to know something out here about you. Okay, and so let's see who the police really are. Let's see who headship really is. Let's see what's going down with this stuff. I don't care how heavy the storms are. You've been hurtful to the last, too many people for the last freaking time. See you later, folks. Those of you who are upright, I bless you. Shalom.